Hey everyone, it's Mark, and this is Ice Cream Meltdown. I have a special treat for you today. It's Ben & Jerry's Punchline ice cream. It's a limited batch. I went over to Smith's Marketplace this morning, and I was just perusing the aisles, and I happened to stumble upon this little beauty here. So let's take a look and see what's inside. It's a comedic duo of brown butter bourbon and almond ice cream with roasted almonds and chuckles of cherries. I don't know what chuckles of cherries means, but we'll find out when we taste it here in a minute. And this labeling is pretty cool too. It says Netflix is a joke up top there. Netflix is a joke. That's pretty funny. They've somehow combined two of my favorite things, which are stand-up comedy and ice cream. So this is Mark, and please subscribe to my channel. I just started this out and I have like 1 subscriber. It looks kind of sad, I know, but I could use your support and I'll make some cool videos for you. There's another awesome feature that comes with this ice cream. So before we actually dig in and taste it, there's an experience. I watched this video from Ben & Jerry's and there's an actual joke hotline. It's 1-866-punchline. So when you get the ice cream, you don't even need the ice cream to do this, obviously. You just dial 1-866-punchline. So we're going to try this out on the phone. And while we're listening to the jokes, and it's actually Wanda Sykes that's going to be on here, we're going to taste the ice cream and listen to some jokes. All right, so you just take your phone, you dial in 1-866 punchline, and these things always take me a little while to figure out the letters, so I wrote them down. You're probably smarter than me and it just flows. You get the punchline out there. So it's 786245463. So let's see what happens when we dial. I'll put this on speakerphone. You can zoom in
You
here.
reached the Punchline Hotline, the world's only ice cream and joke themed hotline. We think. It's brought to you by Ben & Jerry's and Netflix is a joke. And me, Wanda Sykes. Ooh, and me, Fortune Zeemster.
Don't forget about me, Aparna Nancherla.
Nobody is forgetting anybody. Press 1 to hear jokes, because Lord knows we all need a laugh. Press 1 to hear jokes about... Ah! Oh, sorry, this says ice cream, not ice cream. Press 1 for either, I guess. Press 2 to hear jokes about the year 2020, but don't press 2020. Don't even want to know what happened.
2020.
Press that.
Hey guys, are you in there? What is this underground interconnected series of paths and plant growth? It's so gray and ashy. I was hoping for some homey touches. Global warming is clearly real, and, okay, well, I'm gonna go because nobody is answering me, and this is terrifying.
Press 1 to hear jokes, because Lord knows we all need... Press 1 to hear jokes about... Ah! Oh, sorry, this says ice cream, not ice cream. Press 1 for either, I guess. Press 2 to hear jokes about the year 2020, but don't press 2020. Don't even want to know what happens if you press that. Press 3 to hear jokes about love and relationships.
Right,
if you want to hear jokes about... You know, a lot of couples have broken up in quarantine, but I'm happy to report my vodka and I are closer than ever.
These days, it feels weird to call someone hot. He looks hot. Oh my God, do you think he has a fever?
I'm married and living with the love of my life. Hopefully the two never find out about each other.
All right. I'm not a huge fan of those jokes. A little bit off color and not too kid friendly, but hey, I've never had an ice cream here that comes with a hotline with jokes. So I got to give it to Ben & Jerry's. That was a cool move there. Definitely thinking outside of the box. So now to the fun part, guys. We're going to try the Punchline ice cream. Now, as I read the description here, it's got cherries, almonds in here, this brown butter bourbon ice cream. That sounds super tasty. I love Cherry Garcia. I like the chocolate. There's no chocolate in here, so let's see how that goes. So we're gonna open this up here. Come take a look. And I'm always terrible at oh, that one came off pretty easily. There, no problem. I actually have this big old knife handy just in case. Don't play with this at home, kids. So let's take a look. Come in and let's see what happens when we open this thing. So we take the lid off. Ooh, that looks good. This thing's been sitting out for probably 20 minutes now. See, it's a little bit melting around the edges. First glance, you can see a chunk of cherry in there. It's kind of a almond off-white color with some lighter parts. So I'll take my nice little scooper here. I'll get a chunk with the cherries. And we're gonna take our first bite. I've honestly never tried this flavor, so it's an exciting day for me to try something new. See how it goes. Okay, it definitely has an almondy taste, which I'm a fan of. I love a good almond croissant, for example. This has there's some little, come take a look, a little closer here. Take a look, there's some little chunks of almond in there. There's cherries are big. It's like, looks like about a half a cherry. I don't think it's a maraschino cherry. It's dark. Yeah, that's good. It reminds me a lot of Cherry Garcia, but there's definitely that brown butter taste. It's a little bit different. This is really good. Problem is, I'm not that picky with Ben & Jerry's. I like most of them. I mean, some of them have too much stuff in there when there's like caramel, marshmallow, like all sorts of things swirled in, like the fish food. I thought it was good at the first bite, but it became totally overwhelming. It was like oversweet. This punchline, it's good. I think it's more of like an adult flavor. So if you have kids, they're probably not really gonna love the little slivers of almond in there. Let's see, I'll take one more little scoop. Come get a close up here. Let's just see if I have any different experience. So when you scoop it, see it's got kind of a darker color with the light stripes there. I've taken 2 scoops now. Each has a chunk of cherry in there. Yeah, it's good. I mean, there's no chocolate in there, so it doesn't really taste like an indulging ice cream, you know, like a sundae. I would probably actually put some whipped cream. Actually, hold on, let me see if I have some whipped cream. Perfect. Got some ready whip in the freezer, or fridge. Let's try with a little spot of that. Look at that. A little whipped cream on there. You've almost got like an adult sundae. Yeah, that adds to it. I would get some of this ready whip. Add that to it if you really want a sweet experience here. All right. So overall consensus, looking at all the Ben & Jerry's flavors, I think this one really depends on kind of the mood you're in. If you want something really sweet and indulgent, like let's say you're craving a donut or something chocolate, it might not do it for you. There's no chocolate chunks like in Cherry Garcia or even Chunky Monkey, some of those flavors. But if you just want like a little bit of dessert, something that's creamy, has some almonds, it's heavy. I mean, there's obviously a ton of saturated fat in here, like 10 grams per serving or 30 grams if you're going to eat this whole thing. So it's not a light food by any means. It's Ben & Jerry's ice cream, obviously, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. Like it doesn't feel too sweet. I've had several bites and I'm still... Yeah, it's good. I mean, I could probably eat half this container. I mean, it wouldn't be very good for me. I have to do a lot of exercise to burn off the calories, but I wouldn't feel like overwhelmed, you know, when something's too sweet. I don't even drink soda. I like sparkling water because it's just overbearing sweetness. So This was my review of Punchline. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 if we were rating things here. And please guys, subscribe to this channel. I want to keep this going. I'm going to go buy new flavors. I'm going to stroll down the aisles at the supermarket, and I'm going to get ice cream novelties. I'll try some vegan ice creams, different things, and I'll give you reviews on those. I actually picked up this other little item here, which is Ben & Jerry's cookie dough chunks, snackable dough. It's not technically ice cream. These are just cookie dough chunks. But on my next video, I'm going to rip this open for the first time and try these. It says new. I don't know how long these have been out, but it's new to me. I've never tried them. I didn't even know to look in the ice cream aisle for something like this. So, but this one, check it out. Punchline. It's limited, so get yours while you can. Subscribe to this channel, and please also leave in the comments here if there are any other types of ice cream you want me to try or make. I'm gonna actually, probably on Saturdays, I'll get the ice cream maker out and try some homemade batches, so that'll be fun too. Again, this is Mark, and this is Ice Cream Meltdown. Thanks for trying Punchline with me, and we'll see you next time.